Hi, my name is Maddie. I'm a yoga instructor and a meditation teacher. I've been teaching for about 4 years, and I'm very passionate about the power of meditation, and so that's what I'm going to share with you today. I'll start with a brief story about how I found meditation. I, like many, was at a point where I needed it most. I was coming out of a bad relationship. I was so focused on how I looked and success and money. And so I'm going to double click on that because I think that's something that we can all really relate with. Money is an aspect of this world, this capitalist society that puts so much pressure on us. And, my dad, especially, he's like the king of capitalism. He believes in capitalism like Christians believe in the Bible, I swear. And so naturally, growing up, all I wanted to do was to make him proud, right? I wanted to make money and I wanted to find success. And so, fast forward, I'm in college, I'm a freshman, and I'm like, business school. I'm taking marketing and doing business plans and then financial accounting. And after 3 semesters, I couldn't pass the class. It was so hard. If anyone in this room has taken financial accounting and passed, kudos to you. I ended up doing what my dad did. I became a communications major instead. So, fast forward to my senior year of college, and I find meditation. I start to realize that I have all this power within myself, and that all of these things I'm focused on outside of myself, they're not actually making me happy. And so this internal system starts to light up for me, this little doorway within my mind. And so I'm deep in meditation one day, really getting the hang of it. I'm in bliss, almost no thoughts, pure presence. And then out of nowhere, spiritual investment portfolio pops into my head and I'm horrified. I'm like, that fucking capitalist, I can't escape it. And in that meditation, I actually started to pull it apart, this idea of a spiritual investment portfolio. And it actually started to unravel and it started to make sense. When you really think about it, the financial system that's outside of ourselves, it governs everything in the world. It's currency, it's exchange, it's how we put value on the world. And so when you take that model and you bring it inward, you think about the body, you have your brain, your heart, and your nervous system, and they all run on energy, and they are constantly allocating energy in these systems within the body. And then connect that with the spirit, and you start to have something really interesting here. So think about it. Every moment, you have these little micro investments, your attention, your thoughts, how you're reacting, what choices you're making. And in Tibetan Buddhism, we call these seeds. Every seed ripens to become a pattern. And then those patterns become your life. They become how you see the world. Your spiritual investment portfolio becomes very important for you because what you're doing is you're generating value. You're generating a beautiful life for yourself. And so if that's your goal, I invite you to explore this a little bit deeper. So let's break it down into these different practices, like stocks. So let's start with single point focus meditation, when you focus on one object, and that's the practice. That's your bond. It's safe, it's reliable, it's slow, and you hold on to it long term. It won't spike and it won't crash, and it'll always grow. Next, we move on to a love meditation. It has a higher yield. It might be a little bit more volatile. You'll get big returns, but it might swing a bit. And then let's go to Tonglen meditation. You're pulling in purification and love. It's like investing early in Bitcoin. It's like high yield, high reward, high risk, but it combines everything: compassion, courage, emptiness, and the upside is exponential. So this is what feels most true, right? Like, what stocks are you investing your energy every day that you have a limited supply of, right? We're all going to die one day, and we only have so much time. So how are you focusing your mind, and what are you investing in? If you put energy into fear, you'll get scarcity. If you put energy into people pleasing, you'll get burnout. If you put energy into presence, things start to open up. Just like any financial advisor will tell you. The market will have its ups and its downs, but the trick is to stay in it. And so I can tell you, as an expert in meditation, that historically, in my life, presence has always had a 100% recovery rate. So if there's one thing that you take away from this metaphor, it's this: stay in your practice. Invest in what is important to you. Water those seeds so you can see them grow in the future. Trust in your inner economy, even when it dips. The compounding effect of even 1 minute of awareness today becomes 2 minutes tomorrow, and then 5, and then a whole new baseline of being. We all already have a spiritual investment portfolio. The question is just, where are you placing your mind? What are you investing in? Thank you.